5 types of couples that are destined to fail. Many effective relationships are established daily and there are many more couples that marry. However, it is difficult to predict how long they will last together. For example, Tai Toshiro, psychologist and author of the book The Science of And They Lived Happily Ever After, says that of all people who marry, only 3 out of 10 stays together, happy and healthy, for life. Therefore, experts have determined 5 types of couples who do not stay together for more than 5 years, even if they try with all their might. These are 1. Open-minded couples. Although they are married and even with children, there are couples who choose to leave their spouse free to go out with other people. The limits, if they exist, they put them themselves. Do fashions last a lifetime? 2. Dramatic couples. In this type of couples, everything seems a novel. They do not know how to relate unless it is through crying, emotional blackmail, constant shouting, and conflicts. Because of their emotional instability, last less than 1 year together. 3. Conflicting couples. They are couples who are constantly immersed in arguments with or without meaning, although there is no real reason for it. Those who face the difficulties and seek in an interesting way to solve their differences have a better prognosis than those who prefer to distance themselves from their spouses to avoid conflicts. 4. Toxic couples. Between them there is usually a lot of attraction, they tend to be recurrent and therefore they cannot close a cycle. Also, they have different customs, interests, and principles that cause many inconveniences to appear between them. The problem here is that sexual attraction is such that although they have 1,000 problems, the sexual aspect is what gets them together for years. However, the time will come when that aspect will wear out and end up abhorring the time they spend together. 5. Couples with a big age difference. Although there are many couples who are established with this pattern today, what makes the difference between success and failure is the generational gap. Because of the wider the gap, the greater the differences between the parties. So, a couple whose difference is a few years, the possibility of being together until the end of their days is much greater than one where the discrepancy is 10 years or more. Yes, at first the novelty, the fierceness that live or the type of economic and intellectual interest can make them live in the illusion of happiness, but after time that physical part wears out and the desire to please the younger and to look for more tranquility, for that reason they do not last much more than 5 years. To learn more women dating tips, download my books free by clicking the book image on the right or the link in the description below, and please subscribe to this channel, share this video and visit my online store. All I need is love.